Don Lewis, coming to you from beautiful Florida. And today our question comes to us from Anani Mouse. And Anani Mouse has the following question. Is it possible for a person to make up characters in their head, converse with them, and receive valid information from them? And if so, would this be an example of their spirit guides using this medium to communicate with them, or aspects of their higher self, or some other explanation? And this is one of those questions to which the answer is much more simple than the reasons behind the answer, because the answer is yes. Not only is it possible, but there are some rather famous people who have used this technique, which I assume is why Anani Mouse is asking. And there is at least one well-known motivational speaker who has talked about their mental conversations with famous leaders of society and business. And there have been other examples as well. Certainly this can be done. Is it a means by which your spirit guides could communicate with you using this particular imagery? Well, yes, that could be one situation, and in some cases I would imagine that it is, but not all cases. In other cases, yes, I would think it would be aspects of your higher self. And it's also worth bearing in mind that there is a belief in certain segments of the metaphysical world, and it is a belief that I subscribe to, that characters who are created, for example in literary endeavors, do have a life of their own in other dimensions. So in that sense, by personifying this energy, you have in effect called it into being, and it therefore can advise you from a position totally separate from yourself, and in accordance with the qualities with which you have imbued it. This is very much the same idea as creating a thought form. It's very much what we do if we create a guardian, for example. We can also create an advisor. So yes, it can be that as well. So yes, it could be any of these different things, and there is not necessarily a single answer that would cover all eventualities, but I would think it would be one of them. Either in personifying this energy, you have in effect created it as a separate thought form, or your spirit guides could be speaking through it, or it could be an aspect of your higher self, all depending upon your particular practice and what exactly you have done. But can it be done? Absolutely. And are there people who have done it with great success? Yes. Now, having said that, how would you go about pursuing this? Well, you would do it the same way that you would with spirit guides. You would want to base it upon common sense and track record. Meaning that if you have personified this voice in your head that is advising you and it tells you to sell everything you own and go buy lotto tickets, don't do that. However, if after having worked with it for a while you find it gives you good advice, well then you can more reasonably rely upon it. Still, don't go out and sell everything you own and buy lotto tickets, but you can take it more seriously. Always you should engage your common sense, pay attention to the track record, and never forget that the messenger can warp the message no matter how you're going about it. But can you create characters in your head and have meaningful interactions with them in which they can advise you in this way? Well, yes, that can be done, and these would be the theories behind it. So I hope you find that helpful, and until next time, may you blessed be. Pray for peace. Pray for love. Pray for stability. Pray for the nation where you live. Pray for the world. Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you for Pagans Tonight Radio. Pagans Tonight Radio is an online radio network with different hosts and different shows 7 nights a week. There's something for every taste, including Spanish language programming on Saturday evening. Check out paganstonight.com today.